when Ms. Heard plays word games with Mr. Depp about, oh, I didn't punch you, Johnny, I just hit you. Imagine if the shoe were on the other foot and Mr. Depp, a man, was saying to a woman, oh, woman up, I only hit you, I didn't punch you. And when it was chilling, when she warned him on the tape, you go tell a judge, you go tell a jury that you, a man, were abused. See if they're going to believe that. It is an abuse of the system, and she's done it throughout.
The Depp versus Heard trial has ended, and when things have been left in the hands of the jury, opposing lawyers Ben Chew and Ben Rottenborn were seen having a hearty handshake outside court, and this may have enraged Amber Heard, Rottenborn's client. So what is the history between Chew and Rottenborn? Was Heard right to be angry when both lawyers have been strict professionals? Watch the video to find out. Ben Chew and Ben Rottenborn seem to have more things in common between them besides their first name. They shared a professional handshake and friendly banter after their closing statements. Amber Heard might not like this one, so let's see how the two lawyers have fared throughout the trial. On December 21st, 2020, attorney Benjamin Chew witnessed the lighter side of life while gathering evidence for his most high-profile client. Johnny Depp, the actor, recently directed Chew to file a $50 million defamation suit against his ex-wife, Amber Heard. The case was fueled by Heard's 2018 op-ed in which she discussed being a victim of domestic abuse, which Depp's team claims implicates him despite not naming him. In an email that day, Chew joked to Heard's attorney, Ben Rottenborn, that if he didn't submit documents to the judge on time, he'd get coal in the stocking. In another, he complained that his dog Coco was enraged by the arrival of his newest canine, Chewbacca. The innocuous emails were revealed as part of Depp's legal case against the UK's Sun newspaper for calling him a wife-beater in an article. 2 years later, the context of their interactions had shifted dramatically. As a result, Chew and Rottenborn faced one of the most heinous celebrity trials in recent memory. The Depp versus Heard trial began on May 2nd and will end on May 27th. Every second of it has been live-streamed. The investigation has sparked a social media frenzy. Rottenborn and Chew were caught up in the drama, as were Depp's other lawyer, Camille Vasquez, and Heard's other lawyers, Joshua Treese and Elaine Bredehoft. Vasquez has gained popularity for her cross-examination of Heard and her friendly relationship with Depp, which his supporters suspect is more than professional. According to a spokesperson for the actor, their relationship is strictly professional. Chew and Rottenborn's law firms, Brown Rudnick and Woods Rogers, declined to comment, stating that their staff would not speak to the media until the case was resolved. Heard and Depp's representatives also declined to comment. Fans rallied behind Depp's lawyer. Depp's devoted fan base rushed to his defense and mobilized against Heard and Rottenborn from the start of the trial. Chew's opening statement has received over 500,000 views on YouTube, and compilation videos depicting an apparent bromance with Depp have gone viral on social media. A TikTok of the lawyer posted by the account, In Love with Benjamin Chew, received over 4 million likes in just a few days. Similarly, a video titled Johnny Depp's Lawyer Shocked Over Actor's Impressive Doodle quickly surpassed 5 million views on YouTube. Chew, on the other hand, appears unfazed by his newfound celebrity. The Washington, D.C.-based attorney sat next to Depp and appeared relaxed and at ease throughout the trial. He's hugged and laughed with the actor while munching on gummy bears neatly stacked on his desk. Chew's jovial demeanor vanished when he stood to speak, replaced by ruthless professionalism, and his experience in big law shines through. People notice that he appears happy, but he's actually a cutthroat lawyer, said Kristen Johnson, an attorney who worked with Chew at his previous firm, Squire Patton Boggs, for 9 years. Johnson stated that Depp's choice of him as a seasoned litigator with more than 25 years of experience came as no surprise. He's not intimidated by anyone, she explained, so it doesn't matter who's on the other side. Having a formidable opponent would probably give him a boost. Rottenborn, his opponent, has struggled to gain online popularity. Earlier in the trial, Depp fans blamed Rottenborn for another of Heard's lawyers, Adam Nadelhaft, making an embarrassing gaffe that has since become the case's defining soundbite. Nadelhaft objecting to his own question while grilling Depp. Rottenborn has suffered greatly as a result of the fallout. A Twitter account called Ben Rottenborn Parody has begun commenting on tweets about the case with objection underscores. In addition, a YouTube video titled Johnny Depp Dealing with Amber Heard's Lawyer has over 11 million views, and another titled The Entire Court Laughs at Amber Heard's Lawyer has 2 million views. He became a meme, said Nima Rahmi, a former federal prosecutor who is commenting on the case for Court TV. This is not what you should do. You're supposed to move in, order to strike. You could tell he was a little frazzled, and I believe Depp rattled him. Ben Rottenborn, Amber Heard's lawyer, speaks at the Fairfax County, but just as Chu is unfazed by his newfound celebrity, Rottenborn is unfazed by the criticism. He'd handle it about as well as anyone I know, said Jay O'Keefe, a Virginia lawyer who has worked both with and against Rottenborn. He's extremely cool-headed. I suspect that nobody here or at his firm was prepared for this case level of backlash. Rottenborn, on the other hand, may be completely unaware. He's not even on social media, so I'm not even sure he understands what's going on. Insider spoke with Michael Fox, a Virginia-based neuroscientist and Rottenborn's friend. Chu is no stranger to being in the spotlight, having previously represented high-profile figures such as Cher and two-time Olympic gold medalists. Chu, on the other hand, is a true DC fan. He graduated from the nearby University of Virginia School of Law and worked for the multinational law firm Squire Patton before moving to Mannett, Phillips & Phillips in Washington, D.C. In 2018, he joined Brown Rudnick as a partner in its Washington, D.C. office. Chu has worked for the governments of Guatemala, Ecuador, and Honduras, and has argued cases before the European Court of Human Rights and the International Criminal Court. According to a person with knowledge of the relationship who spoke on the condition of anonymity to speak candidly, Chu was introduced to Depp by a mutual friend before becoming his lawyer. Chu represented the actor in 2 fiduciary breach cases in Los Angeles, the most recent of which was resolved in 2019. In addition, Depp filed a lawsuit against his former business managers alleging mismanagement of his funds. They countersued, claiming Depp was to blame for his poor financial management. Finally, the parties reached an out-of-court settlement. Rottenborn graduated from Stanford Law School in 2006 and began clerking for an Arizona district judge before being hired by Kirkland & Ellis, the world's largest law firm by revenue, in Chicago. In 2012, he became a partner. Rottenborn left the city the same year for the sleepy Virginia town of Roanoke in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Rottenborn's wife, a Stanford classmate, had a career opportunity there. Rottenborn joined Woods Rogers in Roanoke, a local law firm that, while respected, was no match for the big hitters at Kirkland & Ellis. Nonetheless, Rottenborn has continued to attract high-profile clients such as Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema, Wells Fargo, and Heard. In addition, Rottenborn assisted 9 Charlottesville Unite the Right rally victims in receiving $26 million in damages last November. It's unusual to see someone from Roanoke representing Warner Brothers or Amber Heard. O'Keefe explained to the Insider. That tells you something about his ability. He's the type of lawyer you'd find in Chicago, Washington, D.C., or New York, so you were aware when he appeared. 2 private men in a high-profile case. According to former colleagues, Chu enjoys cracking jokes and doesn't take himself too seriously. He was just really thinking about the people he worked with, Johnson said, adding that he gave her a carved block inscribed with her son's name and weight after she gave birth. According to a friend and former colleague, Chu is also a family man. The individual was also granted anonymity in order to speak. According to Johnson, Chu enjoys candy and frequently brings gummy bears and M&Ms to court to snack on. A video titled Johnny Depp and his lawyer are constantly chewing candy during court has received over 1.4 million views on YouTube. He also enjoys flashy suits and anything on wheels. Colleagues recall him arriving at work on a Vespa or in a teal Ford Thunderbird with the top down, singing show tunes. Ben has his place in the world, and he's very comfortable there, another source told Insider, on the condition of anonymity in order to speak candidly. He's found a way not just to be a corporate shrill, said the source. He is still Ben. Rottenborn, like Chu, is regarded as a gentle soul. Both Fox and O'Keefe praised him and said he was unjustly targeted. He's one of the nicest and most generous people I've ever met, a reserved and quiet man, Fox stated. O'Keefe continued, intelligent, thoughtful, and soft-spoken, extremely reasonable. His style as a lawyer is similar. There isn't much bluster. Rottenborn is also active and daring. He and Fox traveled to Ecuador several years ago to climb volcanoes, and he's an avid runner and Little League coach in Roanoke. He's usually the first to volunteer to coach kids' athletic events and is very generous with his time, says one parent. Rottenborn and Chu are clearly respected and liked by their colleagues, but in the courtroom, the high-stakes nature of their clients has left them at the mercy of the internet. The popularity contest has swung Depp's and Chu's way, but the case is still up in the air, with several days of questioning and witnesses still to come. The jury cannot see Rottenborn's social media, which may work in his favor. The case should be about evidence, Rahmani said, but it's about likability and credibility. You want to control the witness, but Johnny Depp did such an excellent job with Rottenborn. It seems Chu and Rottenborn's friendliness is nothing out of the ordinary. What do you think of the lawyers? What do you think of the final verdict may be? Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay subscribed for more of the latest updates.